Thank you for having me here today. We are gathered here for the third conference of the representatives of the KRG, and the goal of this conference is to discuss and to better coordinate information and coordination, as well as get an idea from the Department of Foreign Relations of the Kurdistan government about the changes that they have been making and how we can better coordinate with each other going forward. Today was the opening ceremony, and we had two panels, one discussing the geopolitical and relations, the international relations of the KRG with all of the representations across the world. The second panel was regarding the business and investment opportunities, as well as the Ministry of Agriculture and the various projects that they are working on. These are meant to help us representatives abroad to have the information as well as the goals and mission of these projects, to better coordinate, to better communicate with our respective countries, and to have a stronger relationship with our respective governments on all the operations and projects of the KRG. The relationship between the Kurdish people and the Americans has been long-standing, with similar values, similar interest. And the American presence in Kurdistan, in the building of the largest consulate in the world here in Erbil, I think symbolizes and provides a message about this enduring, strong partnership that we have together. So we do share common interest. I think we are, and have shown with our fight against terrorism, that we share that same value, that we root out terrorism when it happens. At the same time, we also value the peaceful coexistence of religious and minority communities. America is also very diverse, with many ethnic and religious groups living in peace and in harmony. And I think this is something that we have been advocating with the Americans, that we share that similar value, and this is something that they appreciate and value with us. So we have many common interests and values, which is why our partnership and our alliance with each other is and has been strong for the past 30 years. Thank you for that question. Yes, as the representative in the United States, we are in constant contact, not only with the government, which is very important, but also in the United States, other branches and other organizations and interest groups are also influential in creating and managing the policy of the United States and its foreign relations. So we have strong relations with Congress. We ensure that they are up to date, that they know about the latest developments, about our positions. We also have many academias, think tanks, and the news and the press that we talk to on a regular basis, as well as officials of the US government. Whenever there is a development here on the ground, we communicate that to those people in the US to ensure that they are having valid information, that it's accurate, and that it's timely, and that we discuss how we can work together strategically in the interest of both the United States and the Kurdistan government. The United States government has been public about their strong condemnation of attacks on the Kurdistan region. Since the 15th of this month, with a horrific attack on innocent civilians, with the death of innocent men, women, and children, they came out with a very strong condemnation. Yet again, a couple of days ago, there was an attack on our energy infrastructure, which the United States once again issued a very strong statement in condemnation of these attacks by Iran and Iran proxies against us. I think the United States treats us as a valuable partner in the region for freedom, for democracy, for stability. And I think the experiment of democracy in the KRG over these past years has shown that when we are not attacked, that we can prosper, that we can thrive, that we can be a shining example of what the rest of Iraq could look like in terms of investment, economic opportunities, cultural exchanges, and good neighborly relations. So I think the United States values those, which is why we have a strong partnership. As you all know, there is currently discussions, I believe the first day of the meetings between the Iraqi government as well as the US government on a higher military committee, which will be discussing the next steps of how to transition from a coalition framework into a bilateral relations. This is not something new. Last August, last summer, there was a team, a delegation from both Iraq and the KRG to Washington to discuss the strategic dialogue. In those meetings, they had discussed the creation of this committee. The circumstances of recent developments delayed the creation of that. However, it has moved forward, and I think we will see as a result of those discussions that will take some time, what the next phase of this relationship between our governments are going to be. However, I do not believe that the Americans will just get up and leave tomorrow. I think this is going to be a long process. I think there needs to be a reality about the current security situation and the fight against ISIS, which is the main purpose that they're here. So I think what we need to do is be patient. And obviously, while the discussions are with the Iraqi government, the KRG will also voice its position and its opinions regarding this. However, I think we are clear that the continuation of American presence, whether that's through a new bilateral relationship, is necessary and needs to continue.